All right, so here we go with the glossary for chapter 51. So turn to page 267 and you'll see all the words for that. So first one you see is Purusa. This means pure, okay? In this case, it's wool that's pure, so it's considered white, spotless, clean. Sumera is usually to take up, but in this case, it's to put on for the first time. You're taking up these duties, you assume, and that's actually sumo. Sumera is assume, comes from that. Invitaveret ut. And this is what we're going to learn in this chapter. They're called indirect commands. They're beautiful. Limen liminis. This is the threshold. I think we ran into this before, but we might not have. But you get the word subliminal from this, or sublime, which is just under the notice, right? Limen liminis, yet another. En inis, neuter of the third. Now, si quis, this you want to write down. Si, nisi, num, and ne, all the alis go away. Si, nisi, num, and ne, all the alis go away. So if you see the word si, quis, what it really is si aliquis. Nisi aliquis is nisi quis. So si, nisi, num, and ne, all the alis go away. So if anyone, okay? Non nulli a. This is just non nullus but in the plural. So this means some, because it's not none. I like that a lot. There's none, which is nullus. Then non nullus, some. Oro, orare, oravi, oratum. This is to beg. This is to use your mouth, your os oris. Oh. So you're giving an oral argument. You are begging for your client. Ne se demiteret, not to send them away. We'll get into what that means later. Impero, imperare, imperavi, imperatum. Normally this will take a dative. You give an order to someone. Okay, this is different than eubeo, eubere. Eubeo, eubere is I'm telling you to do it forcefully, I'm ordering it. Impero is the authority bestowed to me by my office. Allows me to give you an order. Lares larum, this is plural. These are the household gods. There's also, what's the other word for it? I've forgotten. But the lares, these are the household gods. Familiaris is a, this means family belonging to the household. So you could talk about the familiaris servus, the family slave, the familiaris lares, stuff like that. Praecipio, praecipera, praecepi, praeceptum. This is to give an order. Now this is interesting because you've got capio capera, and then it's prae. And usually what that means is you're putting in someone in charge of something, but in this particular context, it's going to be an order. Now normally when you put someone in charge of something, that something is dative of disadvantage. So that's why this takes a dative. Okay. Demito, demitra, demisi, demisum. Mito, mitra with de. So you're sending from here. Turn the page. Comitor, comitari, comitatus sum. This is to be a companion for someone, to accompany them. This is where comites comes in. Erit inscribendum means had to be inscribed, in other words, or had to be registered, which is a gerundive of obligation. Gratias agra, you finally learned how to say thank you, and it gives a dative. So you are agaraing, you are giving thanks to someone. Okay. Erga, another preposition, just means toward. And benevolentiae, this means kindness. Okay. And then the final one, amplector, amplecti, amplexus sum, to embrace. We've also seen complector, complecti, complexus sum, and embrace. There's just different ways to hold someone. Now, go take a look at page 269, and there's a bunch of verbs that I want you to write them all down as verbs of requesting. All right, now you're done with that. What I want you to do now is turn to Word Study 13 and do exercise 1. You don't need to do exercise 2. Just do exercise 1. All right? I'm going to hit the button.